Hey guys, it's Stickers with EYS Gamers. I've got my second video here for vurbmotogamers. We're going to give you a race on Lost Meadow. It's one of my favorite tracks on the Reflex series. That band that you heard at the start was a band called False Idol. You can download their whole entire album for free if you give them a Google search. They're definitely worth checking out if you're into the punk rock scene. Got some good stuff. Anyway, on to the race here. At this point, I got the bike modded out completely. It's got all the performance parts. I think I have my top speed set to max and everything. If you're interested in seeing that kind of stuff, I can post it in the next video. I'm thinking of going back to some live videos just to kind of keep up with the current content and not be posting old content all the time. I'll definitely be doing some more Reflex stuff down the road, but definitely want to post some live footage because I do enjoy playing that game. One thing I love about this game, though, is the assortment of gear. I love this Fly Racing Evolution series with the retro colors and the brights, and be able to pick these SG10s. There might be 12s, the Garnet boots and the bright green. Love that stuff. It's awesome. MX vs ATV Alive does have the same boots and some of Fly Racing stuff, but they don't have the Fly Racing Evolution gear, which is one of my favorite lines, which is why I bring that up. Now, I did load up MX vs ATV Live the other day, and I struggled with it after playing Reflex as much as I have been. One thing I did notice that I found kind of funny was after playing Alive for so long and then jumping back to Reflex, my lap times were significantly faster. When I first started playing Reflex, I was really bad at it, really had a hard time with the cornering. It seems that they've really improved that the Reflex and the controls with the two joysticks in Alive. So going back to Reflex really felt like you knew what you were doing and you felt like a pro in the sense of how to corner a little bit better, how to carry your momentum. Now, saying that, both games are definitely two different directions in the way they made them, but one thing I would suggest for anyone who has both games, if you've been playing Alive for the past couple months, I would strongly suggest that you go back and you play Reflex, even if it's just for, say, half an hour. It will either give you a new appreciation for Alive and how the control is and how smooth it is, or it'll give you a new appreciation for Reflex and what you had prior to Alive coming out. It was a big eye-opener for me to go back and play this game. Now, like I've said before, I definitely prefer Reflex over Alive when it comes to just gameplay. Whips on this game are so much more fun for me personally. I definitely think the forum war that's been going on the site seems to be more of new versus old, but whatever, to each his own. If you like the game, you like it, support it. I'm not going to get too sucked into that whole thing. My point is just that if you have both games, go back and play the old version. It'll just make you appreciate the new stuff or make you miss the old stuff, but it's definitely worth checking out. Alright, so switching gears here, I have two questions for you guys I'd love to hear your answers on. First question is podium speeches at the races. Do they even matter? Do you care? I've seen a lot of complaints on the forums, especially on YouTube. People commenting on the videos. They don't like speeches. They don't like Ryan Dungey's speech because he's too boring, or they don't like Trey Kennard because he always gives credit to Jesus Christ. Or do you even care? Like, does anybody watch those podium speeches? Is it for the sponsors? What's your take on the podium speech? I'd love to hear what you have to say about that. The second question I have for you is I'd like to know who your favorite rider is. And I'm not looking for a generic, my favorite rider is Ryan Dungey, Ryan Villapoto, Kevin Windham, whoever. I'd like to know what it is about that rider that you like. Is it their riding style? Like, I know a lot of people love Justin Barcia because he's just so crazy on the bike, but he's a little aggressive, so people don't like him on the track. But his personality is just funny. He's fun to be around from what I've read. He's just an interesting character. So tell me what about the person you like. I'm not looking for dislikes. I'm not looking for a flame war to start between the Ryans or between whoever. Just want to know what about the rider that you like. What makes you invest your time into watching them ride, or what makes you care about them as a rider. Anyway, that's all I got. Answer those questions down below. Again, be sure to give Vurbmoto some love. Subscribe to their channel if you're not. This was Stickers with EYS Gamers. Take it easy, guys.
For daily motocross pro and am coverage, be sure to log on to vurbmoto.com, and if you like us, prove it.